Hi everybody, Beanmeister22 here. Check it out. I finally broke down and started ordering the ComicCon box. What's a ComicCon box? Come on, you guys should know what one is by now. It's a monthly box subscription that has really cool Comic-Con stuff inside. That's why it's called Comic-Con box. It says right here on the box, Superhuman Collectibles for the fans. Now each box has a lot of really cool, neat things inside. And it's kind of a secret or a surprise what you're going to get. Each month there will be a theme. This month's theme, I believe, is Assemble. As in you have to assemble things. Now there's a lot of subscription boxes out there, from anything to food, to what they have, fruit of the month, jellies of the month, wine, toys, you name it, there is probably a subscription box for it. Now since I go to all the Comic-Cons that I can, and I get those daily emails from Wizard World, even if it's not a convention in my area, you know, that's kind of a bummer. I don't have a week to go to Philadelphia or Chicago or Boston. But I guess it's good to know that William Shatner's going to be there. That was the one I got the other day. Meet William Shatner! Well, that's almost enough to make me not want to go. Just kidding. So like all of these monthly box subscription things that you get, this is a reoccurring payment. It's a subscription. You go, you sign up, you pay the money, put it on your credit card or debit card, and every month, bam! They take it out of your account, the box shows up. That can be a good thing or it can be a bad thing, and we'll talk about that. Any subscription has good points and bad points. First, let's talk about this box. You can see there's a lot of really cool things in here, and it's a wide variety. You got a t-shirt, there's a coffee mug, there's things you build, there's a lot of cool, neat things in here. And how these things really work is they have a bunch of stuff, they order it, they put them in boxes, each box may not even be the same. They always say, you could get something special, it could be this, it could be tickets to this, it could be that, it could be a real rare, super hard to find thing. And that's true. Depending on how many boxes they have to fill, they get the stuff, they put the stuff in here. Okay, I got a coffee mug for everybody, I got a t-shirt for everybody, we'll put this in there. Oh, let's toss these in this one, and it's random. So you might just get some really cool stuff like this, or you might get some really, really, really cool stuff. You can learn more about a Comic-Con box by going to comicconbox.com. Hey, catchy title, right? So look, this is a subscription service. It's going to come every month. You're going to have to pay for it every month. And as I'm talking right now, there's an airplane flying overhead. I guess I got nothing better to do than fly around my house with an airplane. Anyways, here's what's good about it. It's good because you can get some really cool Comic-Con type stuff that you didn't know existed or that you always wanted. And it's a surprise. Everybody likes a surprise, right? Here's what could be bad. Maybe it's some stuff you don't like. Maybe the first one or two were cool, but then it's redundant. You keep getting the same type of stuff. It's not what you're into. So that could kind of be a waste of money. When it comes to a monthly subscription service, to a box like this, you need to stick with it for a couple months. 1 month isn't really going to give you a real view of what you can get. It takes a couple months. I like to go 3 months. So if I don't have satisfaction, I should say, in 3 months, I'm going to cancel it. But one of the really good positive points of something like this is you're introduced to some things you may not know existed, some really cool things that maybe you hadn't even thought that were that cool until you actually got one. But you have to make sure that you get the value for your money in the box. Now this box is $29.99 a month. Well, that's pretty cool. We definitely have $29.99 worth of stuff in here. I'm pretty happy with it. Then there's the shipping. It's another $9 shipping. So you're at $38.99. So what you have to determine is, looking at this stuff, is there $38.99 worth of value in this box? And truly, I think we're right about there. I'm not getting ripped off. I'm not getting a great deal. We'll see what comes next month, and then the month after that, and then we'll see where we're sitting. Because there's a lot of really cool things in here, and there's things I would have never tried, but there's a couple things in here that I've been thinking about trying and just never did. And let me show you an example of that. These Metal Earth 3D metal model kits, I've been looking at these online for a while now, because you can get an airplane, and It's really cool. They're laser cut, really thin metal, and I've heard some good things and some bad things about it. And we haven't built this yet. So we're going to see how well this Master Chief helmet turns out. But it's kind of a neat thing that I've been wanting to try for a while. I just never have. Maybe not this particular thing, because I've never seen this Halo Master Chief helmet one before. I've been looking at a rocket ship and a tank and stuff like that online at Amazon. I've heard they can be a pain to put together. You know, they're delicate. You don't want to cut yourself on them. I mean, they're not razor sharp, but it's very fine metal. But it's a neat thing that I've been wanting to try for a while. So it doesn't really matter that I've not seen these Halo ones before. The process is going to be the same. If I like putting this together and I like the results of it, then it opened my eyes and opened my mind to all those other things I've been looking at and never ordered. And that brings up another question. Well, how can they afford to give all this stuff in here, and how can you get a value? Well, you're getting your value a couple different ways, but how they can afford to do this is a lot of times they'll cut deals with toy companies and other things and say, hey, we want to put this in our subscription box. So they will give the box companies a discount or even some free items to toss in there because it's a form of advertising. Although I've been looking at these Metal Earth sets for quite a while, I had decided pretty much, I'm not going to order them. So at that point, Metal Earth was going to earn no money from me. But now that I actually have one, because it came in this, which like I said, I wasn't going to buy it. I had made that decision. Now that I have one, if I like it, I'm going to start buying them. So it's good for the manufacturers of certain really cool toy items. And yes, that goes both ways. If it's a really crummy toy item, and oh, that's horrible, I hated that thing, I'm glad I never bought it, I'm never buying one again. There is that too. When you sign up for the subscription box, they say, okay, what size t-shirt do you wear? And they ask you stuff like that. Are you interested in this? Do you like this? Do you like that? I don't remember saying I liked Lego. I don't even know if that was a question. That must have been. But they had a Lego thing in here. That was cool. And there's a lot of really neat things in here, including a comic book or a graphic novel. Yes, I know it's a graphic novel. Early on, I used to collect comic books, and then I got into collecting graphic novels. Now, we're talking really early on, when Dark Horse Comics was new. We're talking of the beginning of the age of the graphic novels. And really, a graphic novel, it was a highly detailed or more artistic version of a comic book. And they usually had glossy pages, so that was really cool, right? How many comic book collectors out there remember the graphic novel series Blood? Yeah, that'll take you back a ways, won't it? So this is our first box. I've had this for a while. I figured I have got to get this up because the next month's box will be here any day now. So I want you to look at what we have here in the box, and then you can decide and determine in your own mind, is the value there? And really, you have to add that shipping in there to the value. So don't think $29.99, think $38.99. And then you can even kind of add this in there. There's no time of your own. You don't have to go online to order these things. Oh, cool t-shirt. I didn't have to take the time to go and order it or go and buy it or go and find it. So you can kind of put your own personal time in there too. So for instance, if you think, yeah, there's about $35 worth of stuff in here, and then you said, well, for another $3.99, they saved me all the time of having to order this stuff or track it down individually. Because I mean, really, this Lego movie luggage tag, that is a really cool piece of Lego. But I'll tell you right now, since I used to work at an airport loading planes, really cool baggage tags and luggage tags have a tendency to, finger quotes here, accidentally fall off a suitcase and may not be there at your destination. I may or may not have seen a really cool wall where these cool baggage tags, which have fallen off of suitcase, would be displayed. Wow, here's one from NASA, here's one from Hawaii, here's one from the Philippines. Now, I'm not saying it was the airline I worked for, because when you get down the baggage section of an airport, it's just one big open thing with different carousels or something. But so, if you have something really cool, like this Lego luggage tag, this baggage tag, I would suggest you do not hang it on the outside of your suitcase. And there are some legitimate things too, because something this big could get caught in a conveyor and actually get tore off. But finger quotes here again. Yeah, that's how it always happens. So yeah, there's a lot of neat things in here. Some things I didn't know existed. Some things that, this mustache. What am I going to do with this big goofy mustache? Yeah, I don't know. But I find enough value in it, at least in this box, that it's worth my time to keep going with this subscription. And if you can hear now, it wasn't bad enough an airplane was flying over my house. Now it's a helicopter. Yeah, that's good, right? So as I move forward with this subscription, I will show you guys each box with an unboxing, and you guys go check it out yourself at ComicConbox.com. And if you're really not sure if you want to do it yet, I saw they had some special 3-month trial subscription or whatever, or you can just wait for the next couple months, see what I get in my boxes, and you can say, yeah, that's worth it to me, or you can say, hey, it's a waste of time, I'm not into that. Alright, so leave your comments in the comment section, and hey, as always, thanks for watching, and hey, any day now, my next box should be here, and I'll hopefully get it filmed, and we'll look at it, and we'll see what we get. Because like I said, if we keep getting the same old boring stuff over and over, or even if it's cool, we get the same stuff over and over, that might be a waste of time. Alright, so leave the comments in the comment section, and as always, thanks for watching.
Beanmeister 22, the most dangerous man on YouTube.